Today, I welcome to the Executive Suite, multi-talented Atlanta-based R&B singer and songwriter who has also used her platform to support women. And trust me, people, this is just the beginning. Kissie Lee, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. I see you out in Atlanta, you was telling me earlier.
Yes, that's where I live.
Okay, listen, Atlanta is turning up. I was gonna ask you how's everything going on with COVID, but y'all having a good old time over there.
Grand old time. I don't even know how Sway, but it's working out.
Listen, everybody gotta do what they gotta do. As long as you're safe, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So listen, I like to take my listeners a little bit back to get to know the artist. How did you start? Did you start off singing or songwriting first? Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I started off singing actually. It was singing and acting at the same time. It was a group called Kids Skits that they had in Colorado. So I did like commercials and plays, and I thought I was popping, in Colorado. But it's not a really big music scene out there. So realistically, I started songwriting basically fourth grade because I had to write for myself because otherwise I have nothing to sing.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that songwriting was a real career until I got to Atlanta.
Got
And
it.
then that's when Ian Burke introduced me to that whole side of things.
Okay, okay. So the songwriting process, I want to say, was the thing that got you more into everything, or was it the singing first? Which one?
Well, so I applied to all HBCUs.
Okay.
So I was like choosing between Clark and Howard, but somehow my mom had sent Clark my music or something. I don't know why she chose Clark, but when they sent my acceptance letter, they were like, "Oh, and we'll get her played on the radio too." So I was like, "Okay, well, I guess I'm going to Atlanta."
Straight up.
And so I guess you could say I got into the scene singing first, because even at Clark, like I was able to do homecomings with like these rappers that was like signed to DJ Cannon and stuff. And then I was working with them, so I was kind of in on singing, and I was auditioning for Jagged Edge girl group. And that's when I met Ian Burke to get off into the songwriting.
Got it, got it, got it. Okay, so I see you wrote for one of my favorite artists, 𝓔𝓁𝓲𝓽𝓮. Who are some of the other artists that you wrote for?
Jacob Lattimore, Tiny Harris, there's Disney artist Skylar Stecker, Kiki Wyatt, Zaneeb,
Wow.
the OMG Girls. I'm still writing for new artists coming up too. I've written for Chris Brown. I be forgetting people, but I've written
Yeah,
for
a lot.
more.
Okay, wow. Is there anyone that you enjoy working with, that you've worked with multiple times? Like, you know what? I really like working with this person.
Yeah, definitely Kiki, of course. Kiki
Okay.
Wyatt. The
Okay.
voice is incredible. It's
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
She's
Yes.
my baby's godmother
Oh,
too.
okay. So yeah, that's
Now.
okay. The song comes. Okay.
Right.
Now, and we can get into your music in a second. But how do you decide when you write a song, like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna keep this for myself, or you know what? Let me shop this one.
It's kind of hard because if it's like a really big, like I'm not gonna deny Beyonce a record because I'm gonna keep it for myself. I'm gonna be like, I could write another one, girl. Here you go, sis.
Got it.
So, and then sometimes I know like every song is not particularly for my voice range, but I could sing up like that. But I know when I sing live, that's gonna be for a Kiki or somebody in that range. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Okay, okay. So, what was the first song? Now, going to your music, what was the first song that grabbed everyone's attention to you? You know, they pay attention to songwriting, but what was like, oh, you know what? She's an artist too.
Yeah, definitely last year when I dropped my single "Close That Door."
Okay.
It was produced by Black Elvis, and V103 ended up showing it so much love, and then it got picked up at a lot of different stations, and even at Foot Lockers was playing the video and stuff. So that was probably the biggest introduction. Like, oh, okay, but yeah.
Okay. And I seen recently you had your fans help you pick records for your EP. What how did that come about? You know what I'm saying?
I was just
all
I
label
be,
stuff.
I be going live on Instagram, and I just be playing my new music for my people, and then my manager got on there and he's like, we need to do this as a big like Be My A&R thing or whatever. So we set it up like 2 days later, and we just did it through my YouTube live, because that way they can chat like easier and stuff, and it's clearer. So shoot, we did like a whole 2-hour Be My A&R session, and that did really good.
Okay. So, like I brought up earlier, you use your platform also to support women, and also spread the awareness of the whole sex trafficking going on in Atlanta. What made you decide to take the stance on that?
Just the simple fact that I have a daughter now. I have a 2-year-old child, so I'm gonna have to teach this whole human being how to be safe. And then with COVID, like I had like home invasion happen to me like in July, and like just a lot of stuff been going on that I was like, look, I gotta remember that we gotta be aware no matter what, how comfortable we are in life. And I was like, I feel like with my friend Z, she's actually a law enforcement officer in Georgia. So she got all the tips and tricks. I brought her on. I'm like, let's just tell everybody so people can stay aware.
Yes. Listen, that's fantastic. That is. What advice would you give a young artist aspiring to be a singer, rapper? Advice that you haven't gotten?
That I haven't gotten? Yeah. I would say, on the money side, like even besides getting your PRO, which everybody be like, "Ooh, be on my ASCAP," boom, that's it. No, also get Song Trust and Sound Exchange. So it's 3 things that you need to register all your songs to. Then nobody ever told me every time you could perform, register your show in the venue because you can get paid from performing your own music. You get royalties from that too. So on the money side, I would tell them that because I didn't know that. I had to learn that and try to catch up.
Okay. What goals do you have set for yourself to accomplish in the future?
My goals are definitely just to be in the top 5. Whether it be top 5 R&B, whether it be top 5 overall, my name is in that conversation.
Got it.
And that is one of the major goals. And tours and keep performing, things like that. If we ever get it after COVID, ever.
Yeah. Well, listen, you're okay in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could tour Georgia. I could tour Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm messing with you. So let's get into your new single, My Love, which I must say is a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. You know what I'm saying? What's the song about?
Oh my gosh, My Love is produced by Mr. Hanky. He's super legendary, and it's just it's like a choosing record. Like, we not pressed, but we choosing on you. So what's up, type of thing. So I think it's a good vibe for getting dressed, for going out if you in Atlanta, for riding in your car, for quarantining kickbacks.
Is there a video coming for it soon?
Video is out.
Okay.
The video is directed by @𝓔𝓁𝓮𝓿, which he's a really big director out here, if anybody knows about directors, and it's amazing. It's actually almost at 1 million views.
Okay.
And it's been like 4 weeks. So yeah, y'all can see the video on YouTube. Yeah.
Wow, 1 million views in 4 weeks. Wow. I told you she's coming for y'all. She's coming. All right. Well, listen, thank you for stopping by the Executive Suite. Can you introduce to the people your song, My Love?
Yes, you guys are now tuned into my new single, Kissie Lee, My Love.
On the Executive Suite.
On the Executive Suite, baby.
Yeah.